All right. Okay. So I have like tried this like a million times. I'm so bad at it. There's a reason I'm a writer, not a speaker. Please forgive me in advance for how terrible this might be. But it's so important. Like, I'm just actually, I think it's, no, it is definitely super important. I want to talk about something that nobody wants to talk about, and that is, drum roll, please. Of course, I can't roll my R's the one time I need to. Okay, but mental health, it needs to be talked about because it. Let me tell you, it needs to be treated like physical illnesses are treated. It needs to be talked about like physical illnesses and disabilities are talked about. I am not downplaying or disrespecting anyone with a physical disability. I am a woman with muscular dystrophy who has been in a power wheelchair for over 21 years. But my muscular dystrophy has never once stopped me, not once, from doing anything. I had the most, like, if I could go back and like have the option to have muscular dystrophy or like not have it, I would definitely vote for yes because I've had the most amazing life because of it. Um, I got to go these incredible summer camps and make lifelong friends. I My family and I were invited out to Los Angeles when I was 8, I believe, to be on the national telethon with Jerry Lewis. Rest in peace. Um, Many of you don't know that, maybe. Maybe you do, I don't know. But it was like really cool because I got kissed by Jerry Lewis on national television. Like, how many 30-year-olds can say that? Okay. Um, okay, so I am a woman with PTSD, panic disorder, which means that I have at least 4 panic attacks per month. Per month. And recently it's been more like per week. This week, though, I'm really happy. For the first time in a very long time. Okay, so I have bipolar disorder type 1. And what does that mean? I was really scared when I heard somebody say that they had bipolar disorder years ago. I was like, oh my gosh, they're crazy. Ah, like, run away from them. Laura, you can't run. Okay, well then. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay, so I have bipolar disorder type 1. And this is different from the other ones because it's like, I guess it's known to be the most severe type of bipolar disorder. Because unlike bipolar type 2, I have full blown manic and depressive episodes. And what does that mean? So, like, when I'm in a depressive episode, I don't leave my bedroom, like, or anything. Pretty much turn my phone off for hours, days. Like, I don't talk to anyone for weeks sometimes. And then out of the blue, I'm like, hey, what's up? And they're like, where have you been? And I was like crying. I'm sorry, I don't know what I was crying about, but that's just my brain for you. Okay. Any hoodle. On the flip side of the depressive episode is the manic episode, which is obviously what I'm in now. So, what is mania? What is the manic episode like? Oh, lordy. Okay, so when I'm manic, I am super confident usually and super sociable, super bubbly. I talk a million miles a minute. I am trying to slow that down so you can understand me on this video. But the two like big things that I work on, have been working on for the past year, are being super impulsive and being super reckless. You just like, when you're manic, like, you just don't care. Like, you think you're invincible. You just, like, I don't know, like, not even looked both ways to cross the road in a wheelchair and, like, assumed that I wasn't gonna get hit, but, like, I was invincible, right? Not true. Not true. So those two things are like super scary and definitely the most important things that I've been working on. But the things I love about manic episodes is that they make me super productive usually. But on the downside, I am usually up for days at a time. Days. And I mean, okay, so like, I think like my longest period of like not sleeping has been like 3 days in a row. 3 days. No sleep. Not even like one shut eye. No, no, no. And then you also don't want to eat. That's another thing. So, like, having mental illnesses means that you don't eat, but you still gain like 1,000,000 pounds. And that's probably why I'm so insecure, but it is what it is, and I just don't feel like jogging because it sounds exhausting. But, okay.